Wagwan, how's everyone? Been a long time in that chat to the people. You know what I'm saying? I haven't spoken like this in this setting, like video, like legit video, instead of showing you guys what I do and how I do nails and stuff like that in a very long time. But I wanted to kind of not waste my makeup look for today. I did my makeup early this morning to go to a meeting. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Natalie. A lot of people call me Nata. Some people know me as Natalie Beloved. I am a 30-year-old, soon to be 31-year-old mother of two, and I am an entrepreneur. Like, I have a super entrepreneurial spirit, and I can totally blame that on my own mother. From a very, very young age, I saw my single mother of four. I've seen her overcome and I've seen her work her ass off. And I've also seen her open a successful company and be able to retire from it at a very young age. So, but with that, I have been shown how to work my ass off, basically. I have been, fortunate enough to see what it is for a woman to really get down in the field and become successful and have a good standing and a good name for herself. So, Mom, she's like one of the only viewers that be watching my shit. So going into my teenagehood, going into my early 20s, going into my 30s now as a mom, I'm super, super, super strong in who I am. And that drives a lot of passion behind what I do. And that drives a lot of meaning behind why I created my own lash line at the age that I did, and why I want to sit down today and talk to you guys about my lash line, My Beloved Lashes, why I created it, what the styles are, and what it means to me to own this business as a 30-year-old mom of two children. Let's get into a little bit of fun talk and a little bit of demonstration. I have been a makeup artist for about 10 years, maybe even 11 years now. But I worked with Chanel and I've worked with MAC Cosmetics for a very long time. And I've grown from freelance to management until I decided that I wanted to take a step back from the retail world, from the beauty industry out there with these big brands, and really try to shoot forth an idea of beauty service industry in an elevated way for people like me who felt like they didn't have a place inside these big brands and corporations. So makeup is something that I'm super passionate about. I mean, like, I love to do makeup. Like, I have so much makeup, and my career has all been makeup, that now I'm like in my 30s and I'm like, girl, you've been a makeup artist your entire life. But I've also on the side been a hairstylist. I've been doing my own company of lashes for so long, but my real getaway truly still to this day is the makeup industry. Watching makeup tutorials on YouTube is still my thing. Call me a millennial. Jaclyn Hill, that's number one. I used to watch her all the time. I love Sarai. I used to watch her all the time. Like, both of them being MAC girls. I was already in the field of working with MAC Cosmetics, and I loved it so much. So I truly wanted to make my own stamp on the industry as the entrepreneurial spirit that I am. And I decided to create my own lash line. I love lashes. I love completing the look, and I love how it just transforms your face, takes you from like basic to baddie. Baddie is, basic is still baddie to me. I mean, without lashes, I'm still, serving. But today, I actually really like my makeup. But today, I didn't put on lashes because I wanted to create this video and kind of show you guys my different lash styles that I have with my own brand, My Beloved Lashes. They are available on mybelovedlashes.shop. You could go ahead and order from there. I have 8 different styles to choose from. And then I have 2 collection boxes where you can choose 4 of each collection in one box for one set price instead of buying them individually. So I want to show you what they all look like, because when I tell you that I have not worn another pair of lashes from anywhere, I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's 50 cents off Amazon for packs of little plastic lashes. I don't care that Other girls are getting lash extensions now because I also do lash extensions and I know how to apply them, but I also know how to transform my own lashes because they're compatible with lash cluster glue. So I get wear out of my lash strips for 3 weeks. And that's like, if I decide to customize them and cut them up into pieces, sometimes they last me 4 to 5 weeks and I'd be having to fight them off my eye. But the actual strip, if I'm like, I gotta do something quick, I'm going somewhere, whatever, and I want them to literally be on for like 2-3 weeks, I'm definitely using my own lashes. Like, I don't use anybody else's lashes. I don't do that over here. And I'm working on getting lash trays for individual lash extensions too, because I'm truly sick of using other people's lashes too. And that's just the truth. I have 2 samples in my lash cabinet over here of lash trays, and I'm so excited because I love my vendor. They know who they are. I want to show you guys my beautiful lashes because I feel bald without lashes. I usually typically wear lashes all the time. I have these little itty beady eyes, and I could thank my Chinese Jamaican father for that. But I love the way lashes just transform my eye. And I'm going to show you guys my favorite one, starting from my very first lash that I ever created, and try to guess the name. Try to guess the name. I'm gonna give you a little bit. Try to guess the name. So this is the Beloved lash. These are my personal lashes aside from my stock. I have lashes that I use for myself because, like I said, I love my own lashes and I don't wear other people's lashes anymore. So these are it. She's a little crooked because I just placed her back in the box. This is the Beloved lash. Let me take her out of my packaging. This one is your simple, basic, dramatic cat eyelash. And truly, honestly, this is probably the lash that I wear the most. If I'm like, I don't know what I want to wear and I need something that I know for sure is just gonna go with any look, this is the lash that I use, truly. I'm gonna show you guys how I put them on. First, I'm gonna show you how to put them on for 24-hour wear using regular brush-on duo glue. But I'm also going to show you guys how to transform your favorite pair into a cluster lash style that you can get 2 to 3 weeks wear out of. I'm going to be using the Ardell Lash Tight glue for when I show you the cluster method with a strip lash. Nice and short on the inside and then long on the outside, like your traditional cat eye. I already know how many little knots I need to cut off, like the little clusters. Most of my lashes come in knot clusters like that on the band so that they're customizable. For those that like to use lash clusters, like they like to take up one by one and put them on, you can do that with these if you customize them. But who really has time for all of that? Then like lash strips that I could just put on that will last me 3 weeks? Girl, stop playing. Where do they do that at? I'm gonna show you. They do that right here at My Beloved Lashes. I'm gonna show you right now how to do that, okay? But let's start with duo glue and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I'm gonna keep one eye completely bare so that you guys can see the difference that lashes make when you're doing your makeup look, and so that you can see how beautiful My Beloved Lashes sit on the eye. So I'm gonna just take my little scissors that I have right here. I'm gonna be cutting off 2 knots at the end of this. So all I did was cut 2 little hairs off the side. Now, I also, when I first came out with my lash line, I came out with tools. You can see it says Beloved Lashes on there. I have not restocked tools in a while, but to be honest, I use this tool every single time I do my lashes because it sits perfectly and it gets everything where it needs to be. I'm just taking the duo glue and I'm gonna brush that onto the lash band, and then I'm gonna wait like 20 seconds. Eyes are sensitive, which is why it was so important to me that my lashes were compatible with lash cluster glue. My eyelid is super sensitive, so I need a glue that's durable for my actual lash hair, and lash cluster glue is compatible with my lash band and with the hairs on here. So I'm super excited. The hairs on here are for faux mink. Instead, they're synthetic fibers. They are very soft and multi-dimensional, so they do feel like real hair, but they are faux mink. We are 100% cruelty-free over here. So now that my glue is a little bit tacky, I'm going to hold my mirror, point it up towards me. If you have a rotating mirror, point it up towards you so that you should be looking down. Don't place your lash like this and try to look straight in the mirror. Sit up and look down and point your mirror up towards you so you can see yourself from this angle. You're going to start from the outer corner. Okay, so now that I have my lash placed on, I am going to show you, as you guys know, this is me without any lashes, and then this is with lashes. It's such a big difference, like, but hello? Length? This is for the girls that like a long lash. Vivid lash I recommend for anyone who loves to wear a wing liner and likes that almond like cat eye kind of look, because it womp, boring. And this gives the model, you know what I'm saying, it's a vibe. Beloved lash. So my next style actually took me for a surprise when I launched my business, because it became the most popular lash, and I know why, but it just shocked me because my style is very dramatic, but like to the rest of the people, they love this lash because it gives like the wispy like volume, but it's still very subtle and very natural. The wifey lash, I have to take this one out so you can see, because the hairs are so fluffy and beautiful and it's multi-layered. So this is the wifey lash. Oh, she's so pretty. Like, this is the lash that's like, are those her lashes or are those fake? This is a lash right here. So I'm gonna show you. Don't mind my dry ass cuticles, but it's super wispy and pretty. This is like a doll eye effect, so it's smaller on the outer corners and longer in the center, but it's so wispy that you can't even really tell. So if you have like hooded lids, round lids, any kind of lid shape can wear this. I'm going to show you. So again, this is my eye with no lash. This is the wifey lash. Now, this lash is one of my favorites because it's just super wispy and light. You can wear this without makeup, and I actually recommend wearing this style with no liner. This is for the girls that don't want to wear a liner. This is your perfect lash. It's natural and it's pretty, and it's, people love this lash. Like, try it for yourself. mybelovedlashes.shop. Wifey lash if you're wifey material. So next is a really fun style. The name is Turned Up. Turned Up lash is for my girls that like to go out, that like to make a statement, that like a va-va-voom lash, that are not scared of the drama, you know what I'm saying? Just kidding. So Turned Up is a really beautiful lash. It's a unique anime style spiky lash, and this style, when I wear it, people are like, oh my god, what are you wearing? And then when I put it in the package, they're like, what is that? Is that the style that you're wearing? Yes, girl. Do not judge a book by its cover. Bow, right? They look crazy. They look, that might be a vibe. Anyways, photo shoot later. Anyways, Turned Up lash. They look crazy in the package, right? Beautiful on the eye. Let me show you. I mean, like, come on. Bow. Okay? This lash is a statement lash. This is a va-va-voom lash. This is a smoky eyelash. I wear this with nothing because I'm that girl. Yeah, your lash tech is charging like $250 for this. This is a full mega volume, like 20 mm set. Do not knock it until you try it. I haven't worn the Turned Up lash in a while, girl. I've been living a turned down lifestyle, you know, but I might just glue these on permanently. let's see. There's another one I have in mind, but let's see. These are number one for right now. Next style of lash. These are for you, baby girl. These are inspired by the literal shape of my daughter's lashes. They are called the Ico Lash, named after my baby girl. Ico Lash. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys how beautiful this lash is. And this little girl, she has them naturally. So, baby, I'm trying to be like you. Okay, a little better version of me and she. This is the Ico Lash, super full and voluminous. Doll eye style, again, shorter on the outside and longer in the center, but these eat down. Let me show you. So that was the Ico Lash. All four of those first styles were the first four styles that I launched my business with. My Beloved Lashes.shop has all four of those styles in a Beloved box. You can get all four for one set price. If you want to check that out, you can go ahead and go on to mybelovedlashes.shop and just click on the Beloved collection, and you can add that to your cart and you get it for one set price instead of buying them all individually. So if you like this video, go ahead and keep watching. If you like these lashes, go ahead onto mybelovedlashes.shop and check them out for yourself. I'm going to be coming back with a part 2 of this video so that you guys can check out my second collection, which is the Boss Babe collection. Title speaks for itself. We're over here an entrepreneur, a boss, and a CEO of her own business. So I wanted to just share with you guys what my lashes look like in person, and then I'm going to show you guys, once I decide which style to glue on, I'm going to show you guys what that looks like and how to transform my styles into a customizable lash cluster glue wear kind of style. You know what I mean? Long wear, 2 to 3 weeks of a strip lash. Where do they do that at? They do that right here.